Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Chris Hopkins, and this is your best life defined. How you doing today? Let's talk about this. It says do it anyway. What is that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? That's supposed to mean that you get to wake up every day and you pick those things you need to do, and then you do them. I did a podcast a while back called Eat the Frog. It's a concept, I think it was Mark Twain came up with. He said, what I do every day is the first thing I do is I eat the frog. If you eat the frog, then you don't have to worry about anything else the rest of the day because eating the frog is the worst part of your day. That's how you have to approach your life. Whatever that most difficult thing is that you know you have to do that adds value to your life, increases the equity in your life, makes your life better. Even if it's a struggle because you're just starting out or because you're not there yet or because you still have a long way to go, in the end, the only decision that has to be addressed is to do it or not to do it, right? No matter what all that other dialogue that we get in our head about why we should and the justification. I like the cut and dried approach, the edge of the razor blade, the point of a spear, where it just comes down to, okay, this is what I decree, now this is what I shall do, right? I do it with the podcast. There's times when I show up here and I'm thinking, oh, why did I get myself into this? What's interesting is I could quit. I could have quit any time I wanted to, and my life would still continue to get good. It would continue to get better because the concepts that I'm teaching you or that we're talking about here are concepts I've been applying to my life for the last 10 years. It took a while, took a little bit of thinking, took some planning, took a lot of self-reflection, but when I look at things now, I look at it, it's a simple cut and dried equation of do I add it or do I take it away from my life? And once I make that decision, I do it. You're thinking, well, yeah, you make it sound easy. Sure, you're retired. You don't have any debt. I was you. I had credit cards. I had a mortgage. I had car payments. I had 2 car payments. We worked full time. We had a big old yard, big old house, a lot of things we had to do. And what I started looking at was all the things I couldn't do because of all the things I had to do. And what I found out was part of the reason I was doing the things I had to do is because I didn't have any other plan. I didn't have time to sit down and go, I should live my best life. I should do what that guy on the podcast says and live my best life. No. It's tough. It's tough. This is not for everyone. Not everyone is going to be able to say, yeah, I think he's right. I think I should spend more time playing, laughing, having fun. I should spend more time exploring. Oh, I don't know. Here's an idea. Maybe I can spend less time cleaning. Here's the ticket. Even if you don't appreciate the fact that I live in a fifth wheel, guess what you can appreciate? The amount of time it takes to clean it. The shower, it takes as long to clean the shower as it does the entire RV, okay? Which amounts to about an hour. If we're doing a thorough job, we're dusting and we're doing all that vacuuming and doing polishing woodwork and all that, about an hour. How long does it take you to clean your house? Okay, so now think about that. If it takes you 3 hours to clean your house and takes me an hour, that means I earned 2 hours every time I clean the house that I can do other things. Now, you're not just cleaning your house 3 hours once a week. You're cleaning your house 3 hours twice a week, plus intermittent efforts during the week, right? If you had the time to do something else, and it was good enough, if you had the time to do something else, if it was good enough, you do it. And if you came up with a good enough plan, a good enough goal, something I really want it, that I really want it thing, and I really want it, and get all excited about it, the do it anyway wouldn't be an issue. But the problem we face is that those prizes just don't grow on trees. Those better aspects of life, those better elements of life, like being debt-free, like having a great relationship, like being an amazing parent, being progressive with regard to your education, or being a quality employee. Those aren't qualities that you can just walk up and say, I'll take a better employee, package a better employee. I'm not a very good employee. I want to increase my resume, my quality. Put a little employee maker better sauce on me. That's kind of funny, but that's what I'm saying. It doesn't work that way. Improvement comes from taking action. and however you have to do it to motivate yourself to take action. Now, there is an aspect to this do it anyway that doesn't make any sense, and that is you got to take action in the right direction. You just don't run around doing shit because by being busy, it does something for your life. No, it'll wear your ass out, and you will be no better off than you were if you'd have just sat still, right? So the part of this that matters is that the choice you make and the actions you take are actually geared towards who you are. You're like, well, I know who I am. Oh, really? Do you? Where'd you get the idea to buy that house? Where did you get the idea that it was great to have a mortgage that's going to be 35 years? $500,000. I mean, sure, okay, all right. According to someone's standard, that's great. But when I look at all of the things I am not able to do because I made that one choice, I'm like, no way. No way. Well, do it anyway, son. You need a house. Go ahead and do it. You'll be fine. It's funny. You look at the house, or you look at what we buy, and as long as it's good, people say, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Or if it's like them, it's a good idea. I don't know. I don't think that's exactly true. Do it anyway is just a simple concept. It is I'm going to get this done regardless of how things go, regardless of what else happens, right? It's a step. It's like brushing your teeth, putting your pants on, taking a shower, all those other things. You build a great story around it, you can do it that way too. But sometimes somewhere in between where you are and where you want to be, you're going to hit some stuff that sucks, that downright sucks. And then what do? You do it anyway. Now, right now, when I'm on a high and I'm feeling good about what I'm saying and I feel good about the podcast or about my workout or about any aspect of my life, everything is easy, but it doesn't always stay that way. And when that thing falls off, that's when that thing falls off and you're not celebrating every podcast or every effort that you make and every word you write, if you write, whatever your thing is, that's when you pull it out. You pull that do it anyway out, that card, do it anyway. Put that in your wallet. When you feel like not going to the gym, pull it out and it'll tell you what to do. Do it anyway. There's an idea for you. It's funny is I'm kind of a straightforward guy. I think that's how it has to work. I can tend to get distracted over as I've gotten older. I can tell you one thing is true. I've actually been able to hone my skills and hone my focus on a few things instead of allowing myself to continually do a lot of things average. I've tried working on reducing the amount of demand on my time and my resources so I can actually get better at the things I do. And that's an aspect of it that makes you more successful. And if you're doing the wrong stuff, of course, that's not going to work out well because it's hard to draw energy from a story that's not your own. That's why you buy the house, the cars, the kids, get all the stuff, and within a few years, you're disenchanted with the whole thing. It's not like you're waking up every day on Saturdays and all excited about mowing the lawn because you're not. You're thinking about wish you could go fishing, but you don't have any money in the bank because the credit cards are maxed out because of whatever you spent that money on, right? Because of the vacation, maybe. You can find your way out of it. That's what living your best life is about. Is you can take some of those burdens away. You can actually harvest more time from your life. And the way you do that is you eliminate those things in your life that require your time. And one of those things, sadly, is debt. The more money you owe, the more hours of your life you have to sell in order to cover that debt. I don't know. You pick it. What's your Achilles heel right now? What thing are you battling that you just hate more than anything else? You decide, and then you say, okay, this is what I hate. All right, I'm going to go for it. And then you pick that first step, and you make a list of steps, and you just follow it every day. Boom, 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 boom. And every night you go to bed, and you ask yourself, how did I do? You tally up the record, and the next morning you wake up, and you do it again. And when you don't feel like doing it, you do it anyway. And when you do feel like doing it, and you're energized about doing it, those are the good days. But no matter what happens in your life, the first step to living your best life is to define where you're going and then to take that action, whether you like it or not, whether you're happy about it or not, and you just got to do it. I hope you're following this. I hope you're following what I'm saying here. This is not a criticism of your life. This is about me trying to enlighten you to the fact that not only is your life good now, but it can be so much better. And all it takes is saying, where do we want to take our life? Define it and then do it. Like it or not, do it. And that's how you're going to get there. That's how we're doing it. You keep watching. I'm going to keep showing up because you're important to me. More than that, you're important to yourself. You need to have the opportunity to live a better life, to be able to experience the reason that we live, and that is to embrace the world around us. And it starts right here. It starts with you going ahead and giving yourself permission to take that first step towards that thing that you just can't live without, that you want to see in your life. And then when it gets tough, do it anyway. Always from a platform of kindness, I hope you will consider everything I've said here. And just remember, today is your day. Make it a good one.